Why would you ever hire Sweet Baby Inc. unless it's about washing money, just feeding the beast because you believe in the beast? Okay, we'll throw them a bone, we'll hire them and pay them money for nothing. We're throwing it away. Why do you need Sweet Baby Inc. for any reason, or any employee from Sweet Baby Inc.? You don't.
JayViper is awesome. He's so good looking. He's got the crowd in all.
So Master TDS, shout out to Master TDS, always digging into things. Loves to go after anything Sweet Baby because they asked us to, basically, by lying. So Winter Burrow is banning people who mention them working with Sweet Baby Inc. If it wasn't confirmed before, it sure is now. And let's go into this hurricane update, LOL. So Amy Lee Shaw, Sweet Baby Inc. further confirms that SBI was involved with the game Winter Burrow. And here's Amy Lee saying, a game I worked on is releasing, and I couldn't be more excited. Okay, Amy Lee, SBI, by the way. You wouldn't believe how kind and funny and charming the team behind this project is. That is, until you play their gorgeous mousy game. Why, in a world with mice, would you ever, for any reason, associate with this group? I don't understand. Like, why would you want to do this? You're just asking for it. You can dig cozy survival. I mean, if that's your thing, it's your thing. It's just not mine, you know? But I get it. People like to just chill. But yeah, the fact that anyone would be like, yeah, let's hire Sweet Baby Inc. What are you doing? Like, it's crazy. So here we go. And this is where it originally came from. Sweet Baby Inc. detected. Another hidden project slipped out after Cameron Wild leaked it in the about section for himself in a talk he gave. Winter Burrow is a cozy woodland survival game about a mouse returning home to restore their childhood burrow, developed by Pine Creek Games, published by Noodlecake, and Cameron Wild, Lost and Found Translation, converting TTRPG experiences into video games. Cameron Wild is a writer from The Journey, whatever. Anyway, he listed Winter Burrow as something that he worked on, and now it's being not recommended by DEI Detect, I believe. So this person, Hurricane, came forward and said, you have been banned from Winter Burrow Community Hub. Why? Because he said, why would anyone work with SBI, Sweet Baby Inc.? That's all he asked, and he got banned. Banned reason, none given. This is a permanent ban. Yeah, they couldn't be asked to write down a reason. Exactly. It's a mission of guilt. They just wanted to ban him. Banned. Gone. Yeah, why would you need consultation team on a mouse game? Because the mouse has they, them pronouns in the trailer? Otherwise, I have no clue. Oh my God, does it? I didn't even notice. Oh, Mr. Mushroom. Oh, I just wishlisted download the demo. Go ahead, wishlist it. You're not going to buy it. We know. It's okay. It's okay. Game looks cozy. Must be the work of a racist colonial frat. Pine Creek Games is deleting any discussion on the Winter Burrow Steam forums that mentions their work with Sweet Baby Inc. Caught in real time. Any comment, Pine Creek Games? Let's go and watch this happen. Let's go see. Which one went away? Sweet Baby Inc. detected. Written by Brimstone. A refresh. It's gone. Okay. Should we go see if they're doing this still? Should this be something I go and leave a question about? Maybe? Perhaps? Perhaps I should go do this. Let's open my Steam. I just put it on here. So we've got mine. I just put mine up there. I was wondering what the extent of Sweet Baby... So, Sweet Baby Inc. involves why? Because I want to know what they did, what they work on. I was wondering what the extent of Sweet Baby Inc.'s involvement was in this game. I understand they worked on it. Is this true? If not, ignore. Just let me know. I just don't understand what they would bring to the table given all the controversy and games failures in their wake tied directly to their inability to create functional or interesting storylines. Thanks, please no ban. Okay, so we'll see how long that lasts.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
If you haven't already, do me a huge favor, subscribe and like the stream. That would be amazing. The author of the discussion was banned without reason permanently. Yes. And this guy, this is Brimstone. Posted myself. Let's see if this gets taken down, shall we? It did. Can confirm they're banning people. This was done in less than 2 hours. Banned, post taken down. Make sure to get Smash JT in this as well. We're going to go ahead and like that. Shout out to him. I was just banned from their Discord server for asking about disappearing discussion threads on Steam. Are you kidding me? Hey, so are you guys deleting discussions on the Steam forums? Let's see what happens. Just joined, was reading the Steam forum. Gone. Wow, dude. Come on, this is pathetic. The only mod online at this time was called Belinda. This is the only one that was online, is Belinda. Who is that? An admin. This is a dev, I think. Or a CM? Belinda sounds like a dude. It could be. If you know what I mean. It could be. Yeah, they're censoring comments on their own. Yes. So here's the thing, right? If you hired Sweet Baby Inc. for your game, then you did it for a reason, right? You hired them for a reason. You believed in what they had brought to the table. Now people are asking you about it. Why did you hire them? Say it with your whole chest then. Tell us why you've hired them. Or tell us that, oh, we consulted them, but we decided not to work with them. Or something. Instead, you're banning people that are asking about it. My friends, this tells everyone exactly what they're asking. That you worked with them. You don't want to talk about it, but you do like what they bring to the table, which has nothing to do, most likely, with actual storytelling. Because we've seen the stories that Sweet Baby tells. Ladies and gentlemen, Suicide Squad is a huge example of that. A horrendous story that is all about girl bossing and, disrespecting men. That's pretty much what the game was about. And then on top of that, they get involved in such a way where they must have some kind of say over the way that they make female models. We saw what they did with Mystique recently. They're involved with Wolverine, and Jean Grey's model is looking horrendous from what we've seen on that. And now we go back and we look at Suicide Squad and what they did with Harley Quinn. They absolutely must have some kind of effect on teams and how to create the women in those games. Because there's no way that fans of Batman, fans of the Joker, fans of Harley Quinn would ever make a Harley Quinn like that. Like, do we need to remember? Like, are we kidding me? And then you have the people who are like, oh, she's fine. She looks like a woman to me. Don't you know what a woman looks like? My friends, this is video games. This is comics. Fan service. Don't skip the fan service. Make sure the people in the game are attractive. Even the bad guy. Unless it's someone that's supposed to be actually grotesque. It's just such an easy win. Why wouldn't people do it? Instead, they do the opposite and you end up being fed this. You know what I mean? What are we talking about? And then people are trying to tell me, Mystique looks like that in the comics. No, she doesn't. Are you kidding me? I had someone try to tell me how Mystique looked like that in the comics, and they kept showing me fan art. There was a couple pictures directly from the comics strips, but you can tell that it was like, you know how like in a comic they'll have very detailed pictures, and then they'll have a few that are just, you're just reading through, so it's not like finely detailed, it's just very simple. You see that all the time, like more simplified panels and things, they're very simplified, where she's just simply drawn. Of course, it's not the same thing. Meanwhile, on the cover, hello, she's smoking hot. Okay? Not to mention what she's wearing. And meanwhile, in Wolverine, they've got her in some kind of weird armor. It doesn't even, nothing makes sense in that whole game. All right, so I think that, oh my goodness, Vara Dark here. Happened while I was editing. Had the tab up, refreshed and poof. Sweet Baby Inc. detected. Just informed players. Sweet Baby Inc. has worked on this game. They will likely ban me for posting this, but players have a right to know. All right, so she's just in there editing and poof. Okay. She just realized it's gone. She's like, just editing away, and it's gone. Unbelievable. So, again, with this type of game, why would you ever hire Sweet Baby Inc. unless it's about washing money just feeding the beast because you believe in the beast. Okay, we'll throw them a bone, we'll hire them and pay them money for nothing. We're throwing it away. Why do you need Sweet Baby Inc. for any reason, or any employee from Sweet Baby Inc.? You don't. You should see the products that they're giving the public and be like, wow, who works there? Okay, we're good. It's like hiring a Concord artist, Wolverine. Why would you ever do that? Ever? Like, what are you thinking? Yeah, you know, we really need to hire a new artist. I hear people from Concord are available. Like, if you say that, if you literally like bring this person in for an interview and then you decide, okay, I'm going to hire them, you should be fired. You should be fired. It's like, wait, no, this is a Concord artist. We've seen what the Concord artist can do. And I don't want to hear, yeah, but you know, like everyone puts their hands in there and it changed. No, you worked on Concord. You cannot be hired. And I highly suggest anyone who worked at Firewalk Studios delete it off of their LinkedIn and just be like, yeah, there was a gap in work there. But anyway, that's the situation over here. Sweet Baby Inc. highly detected now. I mean, they must have worked over here on this game. And Pine Creek Games is very busy deleting discussion that has anything to do with Winter Burrow. So heads up, everybody. Sweet Baby Inc. is absolutely detected on Winter Burrow. I don't know if people were really that interested in this kind of game. It's one of those little cozies that just flies under the radar anyway. We'll see if this Strysands them. I doubt it. But now you know. So let's see this.
We are making a survival game called Winter Burrow, where you play as a mouse coming back to your childhood home after years in the big city. But when you arrive, things aren't the way you left them. The burrow's falling apart, your aunt is nowhere to be found, and outside, the forest is vast and a lot harsher than you remembered. But you are a very brave little mouse, and the more you explore, the more you'll uncover. Every journey outside is a balancing act between risk
he's cold,
and
he's gonna
reward. So
die.
be careful. Some trails lead to friendly faces and many goodies to gather, while others to dangers you'll need to prepare for. But every single
This is
journey
like 2D drawing stuff.
will help you grow
it's
a
animated
little
2D drawing.
stronger. Grass fiber is a very handy material that can be spun into yarn. Curl up in the old armchair by the fire and spend an evening knitting a cozy sweater.
Okay.
And maybe a new hat too. Not just for comfort or a new look, but also to protect against the harsh weather outside. While you explore, you find berries, nuts,
I don't know why
and
this made me
mushrooms
think
to
of it.
snack on. Once you repair the broken stove in your burrow, you'll be able to take your culinary creations
This
to
is
a
what we're
new
gonna
level. Bake
trying to
warm
figure out, Gamer
pies
Nurse.
and
Is it
biscuits
SBI's
to pair with some
part of this
freshly
game?
brewed tea, perhaps? Keeping your belly full for all your adventures is crucial.
It was
After all,
rumored,
on your
but we think it is
expeditions, you'll
now. We'll
come
get into
across
why.
different types of stone, wood, and other potentially handy materials. Perhaps you can use some of this to fix up your burrow, or mend bridges to unlock new areas.
The way this girl talks, it's like giving me anxiety though. Like, no hate, but the way she talks, it's like a TikTok video. You know how they talk in TikTok videos? And they don't fucking stop. And they're like, it's like anxiety. I'm getting anxiety from listening to this.
Don't forget about your parents' old crafting bench. Here, you'll be able to use these materials to create many useful tools. With an axe in your paws, collecting wood will surely be a breeze. A lantern might also come in handy on those cold, dark winter nights. Although it might seem like it at first, you're not alone in this vast winter forest. Along your travels, you'll run into other woodland creatures. Some quirky, some kind, and some a little mysterious.
I guarantee this girl has a TikTok. This is that TikTok voice.
Perhaps they will help you if
Yeah,
you
the S's. Yes. She's got the S's.
help them first. Lend a helping paw to unlock new cooking recipes and new crafting schematics. After every
What is
chilly
with the
adventure,
S's?
you'll find solace returning to the warmth of your family's old burrow. And bit by bit, little by little, what's left of your childhood home will start to feel like a safe haven.
Yeah, it's
once
no
again.
dead air. It's
Winter Burrow is
TikTok.
a cozy survival game. You can play at your own pace. So get ready to curl up by the fire with this
This
game
doesn't look
and try
interesting at all anyway. It's not up my alley. This is cozy. It's a cozy game. So in other words, it's fucking boring.
He's owning every game.